In this glitzy, high-stakes world we inhabit, money possesses the ultimate power to open any door imaginable. It can buy sprawling oceanfront mansions, unprecedented global fame, and private jets that fly faster than the speed of sound. But can hundreds of millions of dollars actually purchase a single breath of healthy air or guarantee a pain-free life? Céline Dion, the undisputed queen of the vocal world, and an icon possessing a fortune that defies regular human comprehension, has recently shown the entire world a heartbreaking truth. Beneath the multi-million-dollar designer gowns and the blinding lights of Hollywood stardom lies a brutal, silent battle for survival, a tragic reality that continues to draw tears from millions of fans across the globe. Today, Céline Dion's staggering net worth is officially estimated to be over $800 million. This astronomical figure is not just a random sequence of numbers on a financial balance sheet. It is the living, breathing testament to over 4 decades of relentless, unyielding hard work. Emerging from a painfully impoverished, overcrowded household in Canada where music was their only escape, she completely rewrote the rules of the music industry. Through groundbreaking vocal tracks and historic album sales, this extraordinary woman transformed herself from a penniless little girl into an absolute financial titan, capable of turning her everyday artistic expressions into a massive empire of gold. If there is one definitive chapter that permanently solidified her status as a financial powerhouse, it was her historic, industry-shifting residency in Las Vegas, stationed at the legendary Caesar's Palace in a theater built specifically for her. Céline Dion completely revolutionized live entertainment. She was earning an unbelievable $900,000 for every single night she stepped onto that stage to sing. Millions of wealthy fans from every corner of the earth boarded international flights and bought premium tickets just to catch a glimpse of this vocal goddess. Every single night, as the curtains closed, she went to bed significantly richer than when she woke up. This limitless, overflowing fortune was immediately funneled into some of the most breathtakingly expensive real estate masterpieces on the face of the planet. Her iconic, ultra-luxurious estate on Jupiter Island in Florida was an absolute marvel, featuring its own massive, fully functional private water park, multiple swimming pools, and over 10 extravagant bedrooms. She eventually sold this lavish paradise for a staggering $37 million. In addition to this aquatic wonderland, her vast property portfolio has included historic mansions in the heart of Paris, ultra-exclusive estates in Quebec, and several hidden retreats so private and secure that ordinary people can only dream of ever seeing them. When you achieve this specific, stratospheric level of global wealth and cultural status, you no longer fly on commercial airlines like ordinary citizens. Céline Dion travels the world in her very own flying palace, a spectacular Bombardier Global Express private jet, which commands a market value of over $45 million. This incredibly advanced aircraft is meticulously customized, with elegant conference rooms, private master bedrooms, and every imaginable luxury designed to make her feel like she is relaxing in a 5-star hotel while cruising seamlessly across vast oceans and continents at 40,000 feet. Beyond the brilliant confines of the recording studio, Céline Dion has long been revered as an absolute goddess of high fashion. She has completely dominated elite cultural events like Paris Fashion Week and the prestigious Met Gala with her daring avant-garde style. The clothes she wears are never pulled from ordinary retail stores. They are custom-engineered, one-of-a-kind art pieces crafted by the most legendary designers in human history, including Chanel, Dior, and Schiaparelli. She famously never wears the same outfit twice, and the sheer, immense value of her rotating wardrobe and endless shoe collection could easily fund entire infrastructure projects in developing nations. However, behind this immense mountain of gold, dazzling diamonds, and global adoration, her soul was dealt a catastrophic, permanent emotional blow in the year 2016. Her beloved husband, manager, and lifelong mentor, René Angélil, the visionary, man who originally discovered her raw talent when she was just an innocent 12-year-old child and dedicated his entire existence to making her a global superstar, tragically passed away after a horrific, exhausting battle with cancer. This was not just the painful loss of a husband. A massive, irreplaceable piece of Céline's very identity completely vanished into thin air, proving that all the money in the world is utterly powerless when facing the finality of death. Merely a year after her husband was laid to rest, Céline Dion began experiencing terrifying, deeply confusing anomalies occurring within her own body. Her elite muscles began to mysteriously stiffen without warning. Her historic vocal cords started failing to obey her commands, and her legendary, confident stage presence became a daily struggle of hidden agony. For over 5 agonizing years, she fought this terrifying deterioration in absolute, tightly guarded secrecy, while the global media and her massive fan base wildly speculated about why she was abruptly canceling massive tours. She was suffering behind closed doors, away from the prying eyes of the world. In the year 2022, the entire world stood completely frozen in absolute shock when Céline Dion released an emotional, tear-filled video officially announcing that she had been diagnosed with a horrific condition known as stiff person syndrome. This is an incredibly rare, deeply sinister neurological disorder that affects roughly 1 in a million people globally. It aggressively locks the human body into a prison of stiff muscles, causing severe, unpredictable spasms that turn soft tissue into a rigid block of stone. It is a progressive disease with no known cure, completely mocking the advanced medical systems that money can buy. What completely shattered the hearts of her global community was the devastating realization that this relentless disease had aggressively invaded the delicate muscles of her vocal cords. The legendary 5-octave vocal range that had generated hundreds of millions of dollars and healed millions of broken hearts could no longer project a single clean note. In raw, unfiltered footage behind the scenes, she courageously showed the brutal reality of her condition, an agonizing struggle just to control her breathing, as her entire body violently locked up in terrifying, painful spasms that left her temporarily paralyzed and screaming in silent torment. Recently, a groundbreaking, profoundly raw documentary film titled I Am, Céline Dion was released to the public, offering an unfiltered look into her current daily existence. In this cinematic masterpiece, there are absolutely no glamorous red carpets, no multi-million-dollar checks, and no thunderous standing ovations. Instead, the world is forced to watch a broken, weeping woman lying flat on a medical table experiencing a violent, full-body seizure, while medical professionals desperately try to alleviate her agonizing torment. It is a sobering image that completely strips away the illusion of Hollywood celebrity. Yet, despite her status as a tragic global icon, Céline Dion's ultimate, most defining role is being a fierce, devoted mother to her 3 beautiful sons. In front of her children, she fights with the ferocity of a warrior every single day, ensuring they see an unyielding spirit rather than a defeated victim. This is exactly what separates her from ordinary celebrities. She completely refuses to let this cruel illness dictate her destiny. She pours millions of dollars into hiring the finest neurological experts and undergoes brutal, grueling physical therapy sessions every morning just to stand strong on her own 2 feet for her family. In recent times, during highly select, historic moments like her surprise appearance at the Grammy Awards or exclusive, high-fashion gatherings, Céline Dion has stepped out into the spotlight once again. Walking proudly alongside her supportive sons, she flashes that iconic radiant smile to the cameras, sending a powerful message to the entire world that while her physical body may be severely damaged, her human spirit remains completely unbroken. These brief, miraculous moments cause every single video of her on YouTube to instantly go viral, as humanity watches in awe of her unmatched resilience. The tragic yet deeply inspiring saga of Céline Dion leaves behind an incredibly profound, timeless lesson for modern society. An $800 million empire, a fleet of private jets, priceless diamonds, and the thunderous applause of global stadiums all instantly fade into complete irrelevance when your health goes into a catastrophic crisis. Your health is, and always will be, your true ultimate wealth. Céline Dion stands as the most prominent, high-profile reminder of this truth, communicating it more eloquently through her pain than any philosopher ever could. Ultimately, while this horrific neurological illness has temporarily silenced her live stadium performances, It possesses absolutely zero power to erase the immortal legacy of her historic voice. Céline Dion remains an absolute queen, a spectacular symbol of human courage, and living proof that as long as you still have breath in your lungs, you must stand tall against life's most brutal storms. Please drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Tell us which legendary Céline Dion song has touched your heart the most. And make sure to subscribe to Legend Stories right now so you never miss another deep dive into the lives of history's greatest icons.